Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the All Time Podcast, the podcast of all time. And if I sound sick, that is because I am, and very much so. So forgive me if I don't sound so great. This is just going to be a quick, I guess you could say, a sit rep for the Iran war that's been going on for, what is it, 5, 6 weeks now. Started way back the last day of February or March 1st or so. So, as we all know, we are in a war with Iran, and it's been going on for a while. And we are just starting to see the effects of it, what's been going on over there. As we know that the gas and energy prices in general have been going up significantly since this war started, because the Strait of Hormuz, which is a vital shipping route, has been closed down essentially, at least to the U.S. and Israel, and transport through that strait has been very, very limited. Oftentimes, certain countries have to pay a toll just to get through. And even then, I'm hearing things like they only let one ship at a time or so. So basically, it's limited. And with that, that is going to be a choke on our energy infrastructure, and our energy production, not necessarily for the U.S., but just globally. But the effects of energy in one part of the world and affects energy in all parts of the world. So just be aware of that. So definitely for the Asian countries, Japan, Korea, and a lot of the European countries, the EU, those types of countries, they have definitely been affected. They're actually running low on energy resources right now. We technically we technically don't need it per se, in the most base sense that we won't be low on gas and oil without it, but it is going to drive up prices, and this is a very bad time. I know it's never a good time for it, but it's a really bad time now in particular because our economy is so fragile. I mean, to be completely frank, our economy is fake right now. It's running on printed money from the Fed, and for a long time we were running on low interest rates and things like that. But as of right now, the main economic drivers for the U.S. are AI and data centers, and those run on very, very large amounts of energy. And we're just on the position right now to have that be disrupted. It's going to have very, very profound effects in our economy, and a lot of it, to be honest, it's baked in. It's baked into the cake. We're going to be feeling this for a while, even if everything stopped right now. If everyone just dropped their weapons and just hugged each other and sang "Kumbaya" together, we would still be feeling this. And even worse, things have escalated significantly in the last couple of weeks because um, our ally, our greatest ally, has begun bombing Iran's gas fields. I believe it started in Karg Island, and from there it's just been escalating and spiraling. And in retaliation for that, Iran has been hitting the Gulf states' oil infrastructure. People are desalination plants have been getting hit. Just all kinds of escalations have been going on. So I'm not going to get into the weeds on that or anything like that. But needless to say, it is not a good situation for honestly anyone. But here at home in the U.S., we really, really do not need that right now. Just to be completely frank, and I'm hoping that something can something can end soon. But to be honest, it's not looking that way. I mean, everything is just escalating. We have no off ramp. We would like an off ramp. Our president, he's been making these almost empty threats, is like, you've got 48 hours, and then he'll extend it. extend it. Then it'll say they're in talks when we aren't in talks with Iran, and then we'll just rinse repeat. And this is all in step with the markets opening and closing. So on Monday, everything's fine, or he's extended everything, so the investors do not panic. And then by Friday, he does his escalatory moves. He does the big military moves. But unfortunately, there's just no good way out of this without boots on the ground or something else, something more extreme. So it's going to be a doozy, folks. So get prepared, get ready, uh, get ready for energy prices to go up even higher. Last time I checked, they were at least for I want to say it was Brent crude, the oil futures. I want to say it was at like 115 or so. It might have hit 120 again. But yeah, just get ready, folks. Like it's going to get pretty bad. This is the stuff of recessions for sure, because and everything runs on energy, and an increase in energy costs just sends waves throughout the entire economy. So the economic effects of this will be felt for a long time, and unfortunately, it'll affect us normal people the most, because we're the ones that have to drive to work. We're the ones at high risk of being laid off or having our hours reduced. So we feel it the most, and it's very unfortunate. So just get as prepared as you can, especially financially. Like people love to have these end of the world apocalyptic fever dreams where everyone's kitted out and running around with a rifle. No, before any of that even begins to happen, it's it's just going to be things like this, just economic emergencies. What happens if you lose a job? What happens if your hours go down? You have your hours cut. What happens if an expense pops up that you weren't planning on? And most people don't have a savings, at least not much savings. I believe most Americans don't even have a $500 to cover an emergency, which is honestly very, very insane. So it's really tough out there, especially with AI disrupting everything. We really, really have to just get prepared, save money, and if you're investing, continue to invest. Please, please, please do not panic. Obviously, this is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor, but definitely make sure that you are investing consistently and you're not doing anything on emotion, because all it takes is just one emotional mistake, and you can just ruin your whole portfolio. So just keep investing consistently, and try not to get too uh, down. Try not to get too crazy with the news and everything. And I can't tell you what to do per se, but for me, I am not doing any kind of leveraged trading or anything like that, because you may think that, oh, I'm just going to go long oil because of this war going on, and then President Trump will make a tweet, and then everything crashes down again, and then you get liquidated. So I stay away from that. It's just gambling. I can't personally recommend that, but like I said, you do you. I am not a financial advisor, but I'm just not going to be playing around with leverage right now, especially with how bad things are. It's not a time to get into debt or anything like that. So yeah, that's just what I got going on. So I'm just going to stay consistent with what I got. And but right now, this is an excellent buying opportunity for people. We've had a good bull run in the stock market, and things have been dipped. Things have slowed down. Things have dipped. I know S&P's taken a hit. Things have been dipped, especially big tech has been dipping down for a little bit. So excellent entry points for those who are looking to get some good assets on a discount. So definitely continue investing consistently. And yeah, So that's more or less what I wanted to say. I'm going to try and up my consistency. Um, I may just I prefer to do higher quality, but if I'm not able to get episodes out consistently, I may take a small hit on the quality just to get them out at a faster rate. I've just been so busy, and just now I've I've gotten sick, so yeah, it's just been craziness between my personal life and my work life. So I hope y'all are hanging in there. Big thanks to my subscribers, to my commentators. I see you guys, and I guess that'll be it. And this is Jay from the All Time Podcast signing out.